wake up, everybody. It's your girl, Sofia, aka Sophie, back here on Sophia's Football Talk. As we're not going to be discussing my team today, we're going to discuss some other teams. As you know, my team did what they needed to do on the red side of Manchester. They did what they had to do yesterday. Certain other men didn't. Um, and we'll talk about that. But we have, the other people also amongst the we can say, as we were saying backstage, the 3 point collectors. We got Sad from the football corner, who is an Arsenal fan. They won 1-0 against Brentford. How are you doing, mate? You good?
I can't complain, man. I can't complain. Listen, firstly, thank you for having me on the channel.
No problem.
Secondly, 3 points in a cup game, it's not for everyone, It's not for everyone to get
It's
sometimes,
not.
unfortunately. But I'm here, I'm ready to go through the games, to dissect them, really go in detail and find out what's happened. And yeah, all I can say is that listen, today we're all 3 point collectors, man. We're all 3 point collectors. You were yesterday, but it's all good, man. It
But
still
it's still,
counts. Still
it
counts.
copy
It still
pasted today,
counts.
we're still
Exactly.
here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Exactly. It
Yeah,
still
yeah.
counts.
Today we are an ally right
Yeah.
now. Okay. And then we
100%.
have a debutant. We have Yilvraj, Liverpool
Yep.
fan, who, won 3-1 against Leicester. I'm not going to lie. I was just like laughing. I was just in a good mood while you guys were 1-0 down. And then, of course, you guys do what you guys have been doing
Yep.
so far this season. You come back and make it 3. It's annoying. It's annoying. But
Yep.
either way, welcome. How are you?
Thanks for having me on the channel. And
No
second of
problem.
all, wait, this team stresses me out. 1-0 FC, 3-1 FC. You may as well call us that. 1-0 down FC. We love to doing comebacks, but overall, look, I mean, we won. Hopefully, we get an easy draw. I don't want anyone tough, but
Yep.
yeah, I'm excited for the draw. We won. Tottenham next. We tough, but three,
Ooh.
3 points in the Carabao Cup. A certain team in Manchester didn't do that, but yeah.
Ooh, speaking of, we do have our another
Oh,
debutant who
Here we
will
go.
be, we're gonna do a little bit of cooking. Okay, okay, okay. So sorry, my fellow Somali brother, but cooking will happen today. But before we do, I do want to just big up some of the people in the chat. Big up first foremost to Awesome for sending in the super chat. I appreciate it. It says, "Hey yo, big up, sad. So sad you couldn't cook. See it."
well, Chelsea won.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
I mean,
Listen.
still,
There's
there's
plenty
nothing.
more. There's plenty more opportunities. Yeah, they still haven't scored a goal in the league. There's plenty more opportunities to cook these blue frauds. Yeah, don't worry.
Exactly.
I'm
Yep.
there, man. I'm there. I'm active.
More than believe. Yes, he says, big up to Dualumba, big up to Zane,
Big
Rab
up,
as
Zen.
well. Yes, yes, yes.
Big
Big
up,
up to
Ravi.
GTV, big up to William,
Jeez.
Bobby. Yes, everybody that's here so far, big up to everybody. Make sure you give this video here a big thumbs up because the more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for more people to
Mhm.
see. And also do indeed subscribe to this
Like that.
channel and my fellow guest channel as well. And, follow them on the socials. But let's just get into this. I mean, this guy doesn't really need like a proper introduction. This is the first time he's also here on the channel. I've been seeing him on Husam's channel, other people's channel. Sometimes he does trigger me with some of the stuff he says, but other times he makes me laugh as well. But now, whoo, child, we gonna be
Oh,
cooking today. Either way, though, big up to my brother here, Hamza. How are you? Are you good?
Hey. Oh man.
I mean,
Real
Drink that
talk though, are
water,
you okay?
brother.
I don't know.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Jerry,
We don't care.
Are we serious about this? Yeah. Oh
No,
my
Hamza, I want you to explain to me, bro. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let Sophia let us know what we're gonna talk about first because
Yeah.
I have some questions for Hamza because
I
he's
mean,
sitting here with a
we
smile on
might
his
as well
face. There's
just
nothing to smile about.
hey, hey, the draw is gonna happen very soon, and certain men aren't gonna be a part of it. I'm so sorry. I have to just take it where I can, the opportunities because we don't always get this as the other rivals, Man City for once, they
jeez,
lost.
wow, it's a shock. They
Ain't gonna be
actually,
no quad. That ain't happening. Okay? So I just want to ask you, Hamza, How do you feel about that performance? The floor is
Listen,
yours.
thing is, yeah, like I after the Carabao Cup to us, yeah, it's not like a major trophy. That's what
No,
I said. Yeah, it's
no,
not.
no, no.
Nah,
It's not.
Oh, okay.
Don't don't start
don't do
dropping them
that.
lyrics,
No,
Hamza.
seriously.
Don't
Listen.
drop
Well, we're
them
not.
lyrics to me, bro.
Don't do
Hamza,
that.
if this was, are we gonna keep it 100 or not? Because if this was Man United yesterday losing, going out to Crystal Palace, we wouldn't be hearing this.
Different
It wouldn't be,
conversation.
but it's just the Carabao Cup. No, no.
No,
Hamza,
but
please, please.
okay. Listen. The fact that listen, if you ask every City fan, we want to win. We want to win major trophies, the big
Mm-hmm.
trophies. Trust me. And if you look at our performance today, listen. Shame to Newcastle first half. Yeah, they played a full lineup. 100% they played a full lineup. Us, like nearly everyone. I thought, yo, oh my god, these guys are taking it seriously. They really took it seriously. And
Mm-hmm.
we played like
Oh.
Oscar Bob and Rico Lewis and Calvin Phillips. We were playing like not a proper team, yeah. A lot of our players were missing, yeah. It shows you
Mm-hmm.
Pep had Haaland on the bench. He had Doku, who's absolutely been performing on the bench. He had the likes. Bernardo Silva is not going to get risk for this game. Uh, Matthew Nunes, who's been impressive. And I could see, the thing is, there's bigger fish to fry. And I knew it. I thought, okay, I can win this cup competition.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Keep going. I just had to, but keep going.
No, but listen, and then you look at our team, yeah, like we rested. And then Newcastle, they know this is the major trophy for them. Like Newcastle,
I mean, they
they
were
know.
close to winning it last season, but we did our thing. So
No,
you know.
but the thing is, we've won it. Like Pep has the most records in the Carling Cup with Alex Ferguson.
Mm.
He's won it 4 times anyway.
Yeah.
And this
So you're
season,
tired of winning it? Is that what you're saying? You're tired?
yeah, because he's. Do you know how much you only get to win the Carabao Cup? Do you know how much you get it? £100,000. £100,000. That's peanuts, like compared to a club like Man City. Like we're getting 100,000. You want me to sweat blood and tears to celebrate a Carling Cup, which I've won so many times? I said no way. So when I saw that pile up of fixtures, we know certain clubs might not win a major trophy. I'm not saying we know Newcastle will not win the Premier League. Newcastle not going to win the Champions League. Newcastle's best chance is FA Cup and Carabao Cup. So they took seriously. You could see they were nil and they were chasing the ball, and these guys were jumping up in the air. Like I was like, okay, this is mad. Like literally, seriously. They brought Bruno Gomares on, they brought Anthony Gordon on, they brought Almiron on. They were serious today. You could see Pep. I don't think City care about this guy because the more games Sofia we play, we're just gonna
Mm-hmm.
get hindered. Like, okay, fair enough. We played well in the first half. We
Okay.
probably had 75% possession. Yeah. We outplayed them, outclassed them with their first team nearly. First, we outplayed them, outclassed them. They were panicking. They knew. And I was thinking, hold on, these are my youngsters. And they get in this team who peppered Sheffield United 8-0. These guys are, and I thought, hold on, they're probably scared. Second half, they came in, they go that one goal in, and they packed the bus. And they completely parked the bus. And I was thinking at one point, I was like, okay, is this really? And at one point in the 1-0, what's his name? What's that striker called? Their striker from Sweden. Yeah.
Exactly.
Isak.
Isak. He chased the ball up and down. Yeah. He managed to get a throw in. He was jumping over the fans and doing this. I was thinking, wow, this really guys are taking it serious. Pep, I'm thinking, listen, to me, I threw the Carabao Cup. I knew I was going to get smoked today. Yeah. Final
Yeah.
whistle, Pep knows, listen, there's bigger fish to fry. Yeah. Arsenal, they need to win the Carabao Cup.
Don't you dare.
Man
Don't
We're
you
not
dare.
United,
Can
gonna.
I cook him? Can
What
I
we're
cook
not
him,
gonna
please?
do. We're not gonna deflect. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna deflect. We're not gonna. How's that?
There's
Oh, we're not gonna. I see your tactics.
bro.
I'm familiar. I'm familiar. The chat is also familiar with the deflection tactics that you're doing. We didn't want it anyways. We're so tired of winning it. Newcastle really, this really meant a lot for them, not really for us. Arsenal should be winning it. No. I mean, yeah, but come on. Sat, go ahead.
Sophia, this guy, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, this guy is the biggest fraud I've ever seen. Yeah, he's the biggest fraud. He said to me that it was Newcastle's first team. Let me name you what he classifies as Newcastle's first team. Yeah. So
Receipts.
Nick Pope in goal. Yeah, fair enough. First team keeper. Fair enough. First team keeper. Livramento at
He
left,
starts with
right
them,
back. Yeah, Livramento. No, he doesn't.
He had an ACL, that's why.
No,
He
no,
don't
no.
start.
Don't drop that. Don't drop that, please. Don't drop that, because you know that first team left back, right back is Kieran Trippier. So let's not lie.
Yeah.
Let's not lie.
Yeah.
The centre back pairing was Lascelles and Dummett. Dummett, I haven't even heard of this guy. He might as well be a farmer from Norwich. I've never heard of this guy in my life. Dummett, Lascelles and Dummett at centre back. Yeah, Matt Target. Okay, he's made a couple things for them, but we know it's Dan Burn who normally plays at left back position. So that's their first team lineup that they normally go up against with in big games in the Premier League. Yeah, that's what they use. Yeah, that's according to Hamza. Yeah, and then in their midfield, just listen to this. This is the midfield that bossed the Man City midfield today. Yeah, that managed to get a goal out of them. Tonali, which fair enough, he's a
starts for them.
Yeah. Miley. No, there was no Gumaresh.
Miley, they took him off. They took him off.
Miley. It doesn't matter. They took him off at half time. Miley and Hall. Who's Miley? Is it Miley Cyrus? Hannah Montana? Is he taking his hair off? What are we doing here?
But they took him
That's
off.
Hall. Yeah, okay, they took him off. That's fine. Yeah. Then you got Murphy, Isaac, and Jolinton. Yeah, I'll allow you for that. But how are you losing? Yeah, because you say that you didn't take this game serious, but I see Jack Grealish, I see Alvarez, I see Kovacic, I see Vardio, Ake, Akanji, Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis has started for you at times.
He doesn't.
Let's face it, Hamza, you lost today to a team that you called yourself out of their depth. Yeah. You said yourself that this team, Eddie Howe, is not a good manager. Yeah? Okay? You lost to this team. And their fans were celebrating because they beat Man City, the gracious Man City, that we thought was good. I thought you guys were going to go there 3-0. Quick one. Gone.
No.
And you guys came out with a pitiful performance. You even bought on... Hold on, Hamza. Because when Pep started to get a bit scared, and he was like, oh my God, and I need to bring on some players to make a difference now. Yeah?
Wow.
He even brought on Mateus Nunes, Philip Foden, yeah? Phil Foden, the star
minutes, 75 minutes.
And Doku. Mateus Nunes and Doku came on in the 68th minute.
We did.
So they had more than enough time to put something on that game and score.
But
why is Baby Doku not scoring?
They had Jolinton on. They had Tonali on. They had the whole team at one point here. They had Isaac on. They had the winger, Gordon. They had the other winger, plays for them.
So,
and you know what? No, but listen, the thing is, there's bigger fish to fry. And I'll tell you the names.
No.
I need to fry Real Madrid again. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
This season. We need to fry Real Madrid. Yeah? We need to fry Bayern Munich. Yeah? Those are bigger fish to fry. The Premier
Overcook
League,
or fry? I'm just,
we need to cook them and fry them on top of that. After that, yeah. But listen, at the end of the day, I said it here. I said on my thing. I said, listen, we're not winning tonight. People said, oh, you're making me think. I said, because City fans, we don't want to win this kind of trophy. We don't want to win. I'll tell you what. Because if you look at the performance we had, I think Pep planned for it. Like today to be knocked out.
Nah, he didn't look like he played. He did not look satisfied with that at all.
He was worried.
No, he didn't.
He looked shook on the touchline. He was
Yeah,
like
I'm
this.
sorry. He was like,
looking at it.
what
He was
the
like,
hell is that?
What is this? And I see him. You know how somebody when they spit, yeah, They normally go like that put their head to the side, they spit on the floor. Yeah, this guy was
What
like
did I
this.
write there? I said we're losing today. the
That's
Carabao
fine.
Cup.
No,
I told you.
Hamza, it's fine. If you said you lose and you don't
I
believe
know
in your
which,
team
I
winning,
know the games I'm not
if,
gonna
if
win.
at this point in your career as a football club, for you to come out and say that is embarrassing. Firstly, that's embarrassing. Number one, that's embarrassing because Man City no way should you be losing to
So
Newcastle.
you want us to play
There's
everything?
no way, ya akhi. Yeah, Habibi, no way. In Newcastle in the Carabao Cup, there's no way you should be losing. You should be smacking them with your second team because your second team is nearly as good as your first team. So don't give me no. We gave our
We
second
can't
team.
have
We
that
didn't
today,
care.
Hamza.
Sergio
Because
Gomez, Rico Lewis, Oscar
No,
Boyd.
Hamza.
there was no
Stop
Gomez.
it.
There was no Gomez.
No.
And
Gvardiol.
don't see
Gvardiol.
don't see one of the best squads in the world. Can we all agree with that?
Oh my
Don't
god.
see- So
He said,
Exactly.
bro. He just told me Gomez. Gomez is not even in the squad.
Gomez was playing.
Oh
Gomez
yeah,
was
he's playing in the midfield. My bad. He's playing in the midfield. He's playing in the
In the
midfield.
midfield.
People wanna win
La
the game.
ilaha illallah. Why is this guy in midfield?
Look, tell them.
Brother, what's going on here? So you brought another Man City fan. Oh my god.
Tell,
man.
did you want to win the game?
Another Man City fan.
No, we didn't want to win the game.
So you guys didn't
When
want to
did
win
you
the
start
game.
to
It
support
just
Man City,
happens
brother?
now.
In the
It just
background.
happens now.
I'm not 32 like.
This guy is playing me. Hey, listen, he's trying to. But listen,
Hey.
Sofia, we didn't want to win the game. To be honest,
You can't say that. You can't
Come
sit there and say
on.
that we didn't want to win the game.
You
Yes, you
see,
did.
Pep wanted to win the game. Let's be honest.
Yes. The
This
guy
guy's
always
acting-
takes the Carabao Cup seriously. What are we saying here? No. Stop the cap.
Do you really
Stop
believe?
it.
Listen, do you guys believe that we wanted to win this game?
Of course.
Of
Yes.
course.
Why did we not play
Yeah.
Haaland?
Hamza.
Why
Hamza.
did I not play
Pep-
Kovacic and
Hamza.
Nunes in midfield?
You're rotating your
Pep
squad.
always- Bro,
You have
Pep
to rotate.
always
Everyone
Pep
rotates in the
always
Carabao
takes,
Cup.
yeah.
Everyone.
Pep always takes competition seriously. Do not give me this
No.
bull crap of telling me that Pep didn't want to win this game. He told me before, it came out of his own mouth. The words came out of his own mouth. I win every competition. I go in, I want to win every competition. I don't care where it is. I want to win every competition. Did you hear what he was saying after the Community Shield?
Well, he says that, but
Brother, even the Community Shield he wants to win. Pep is a very competitive manager. He wants to win absolutely everything. So the fact you're telling me he didn't want to win it is just you trying to get out of it.
Let me ask you a question. I'm gonna remember this. Do you all value Carabao Cup as a major trophy?
I don't personally. But
So why
a
are you
trophy.
defending it?
because Hamza, it's about you losing to Newcastle. You've criticized the Newcastle team, and you didn't think it was going to come to bite you in the behind.
Yeah,
Brother, it's come back right, full circle. It's come back.
I know the way you guys are saying that, but the more that if we continued going further, this would have affected our performance in the league. Like
No.
because
No,
our
it wouldn't.
players-
No, it
we got Sofia, and you're right. We've got look at the number of players we had injuries. Rodri's already out for 3 games, yeah, already. KDB is already out. We've got Grealish just come back. Bernardo Silva's out. John Stones out. These are starting lineup players, yeah. And then we have who's another one? There's another 6. We have 6. We had 6 players out at one point. 7 at one point.
No, we have 8. But okay.
No, first team.
Bro,
First team.
Hamza, okay,
First team.
I could say that. I've got
First team. We had
6
7
players out.
7
I've
players.
got 6 players out that are first team
What
players.
starting lineup? Starting lineup.
Yes, Jurian
Who?
Timber, Thomas Partey, Declan
Who?
Rice, Gabriel Martinelli, Trossard.
They're
The
not starting
first
lineup,
team,
they're
Saka, they're out.
Saka's not out, man. They're not.
Yes,
they're
he
not
is.
out.
He's injured. He's injured.
Declan Rice
He's
is
missing the
fit now.
Bournemouth game. No, he's not. They're missing the Bournemouth game.
Oh,
I'm
they're
going
gonna-
to the
are they gonna
Bournemouth
play the
with no
next game?
Saka, with no Rice? No, they're not playing it. They're
I mean,
injured.
I mean, Bournemouth away
This-
is not really that.
this-
Bournemouth away is
this
not
guy-
that tough.
Bro, he's trying to deflect it so badly. Bro, it's crazy. It doesn't matter if you have injuries.
Oh,
It
United
doesn't
Newcastle.
matter.
Oh.
United
You
Newcastle.
wanted Newcastle?
So,
Now we'll
You know
see.
what?
You wanted
Wait,
Newcastle.
You don't know where I'm from, dog.
Hey, Hamza said you wanted Newcastle.
You wanted Newcastle, Sophia. Now you got them. Now don't make any excuses.
I
Oh,
mean,
I'll take Bournemouth.
no way.
I'll take Bournemouth.
how are you going to sit there and say we
Oh.
don't make any excuses? Oh,
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth, Liverpool.
I'll
Thank
take
you,
that.
Zane, for the updates. The
I'll take
YouTube
Bournemouth.
streaming
Say, let me know
very
who we
late,
got,
but
man.
thank you, Zane.
Let me
I
know who
mean,
we got, man.
we'll beat Bournemouth quite comfortably. I'll be honest with you.
Oh,
Let me see what
I'm
Arsenal get.
collecting the receipts if you don't, Yuvraj, just so you know.
It's fine.
Okay.
We'll beat
We're
Bournemouth.
gonna get Everton or something, bro. I know that now. We're gonna get Everton or something.
What if you get Chelsea?
Oh, Chelsea got Blackburn. Oh, that's
Oh, here. Okay. Chelsea got Blackburn. Okay.
oh.
Chelsea go Blackburn. Wow.
Blackburn, I think they slapped up somebody 5-2, actually. So, you know, be wary. Big up to Ozzy.
There you go.
Says big up Sophia and Sad. Hamza, we're here for your tears, brother. Give me Newcastle easy. It'll be Ozzy.
Oh.
You know, let's.
You're not gonna. Don't worry, Ozzy. You're not gonna be like
West Ham Arsenal.
West Ham Arsenal.
Right,
Oh.
I'll take it.
Oh, come on, West Ham.
Ooh, I'm
West
gonna
Ham.
need James Ward-Prowse to dunk on
Hey,
Antonio.
I smell Ward-Prowse free kick last minute. Banger. I smelled that.
Yes. Okay.
Why is Hamza smiling like that? Why are you smiling like that?
One.
Why are you smiling like that?
Man
Because
City not even in it. Man City not
he's
even.
smiling like as if his team's still in it. His team, khalas, they're gone.
Oh, we didn't want it anyway, right?
Bro, that's like, you know what? Yeah, that's what he just said right now. Yeah, is like me coming out and saying I didn't want the Europa League. That's why I lost it on penalties because we didn't really want it anyway. We threw it away.
There has been some Arsenal fan actually, having that type of attitude. I think it's very
Stinks. It stinks.
Yeah.
I want every
'cause I'm
single
like,
trophy. I want every single
obviously,
one.
certain trophies are more significant than others. Don't get it twisted. We all know the Carabao Cup. Come on, I won it. I was gassed then. We haven't won a trophy for years, but then we moved on. But I still want to win every trophy. Like, if I'm in every competition, bring me all the trophies. I want
But
to
you're not gonna win the Champions League. You're not gonna win the league. We know it. You're not good enough to win the Premier League or the Champions League.
Okay.
Carabao Cup is your level as a United fan.
Okay.
I am sick. I am sick of your shit. And when I'm not sick, I'm tired. I am sick and tired.
Yeah, what we're not gonna do is now divert the convo to me. Because I didn't do anything. Okay? It's not about me today. We did our job yesterday. Y'all didn't. So we gotta focus on you. But there was a question here for you, Hamza, from Cheeky Mo. Hamza, can you talk to us about Jack George Grealish, aka Luis, oh Lord have mercy, Luis Figo, as you referred to him?
He's come back from injury.
Well, no. Don't give me none of that. Don't give me none of that. Come on.
Jack Grealish has come back from injury. It's his first game and he hasn't played, so he's missed like a couple of games already. He needs to be match fit. But you know what? At the end of the day, we don't make excuses. I think Doku came on and he was brilliant. And Jack Grealish
You
just
made
needs to get match
excuses,
fit.
Hamza. You made excuses. What do you mean we don't make excuses? You made an excuse. You said that Pep did not want to win. That's an excuse, Yahi. That's an excuse, Hamza. Don't try and get off easy. Don't try and get off easy. Hamza's trying to be smart with it, yeah. He's come
Because
out.
I looked at the fixture, the Carling Cup, if we continue, it might coincidentally come in between World Club Cup. And World Club Cup is a cup that we must win.
Oh my God.
Football. To complete football. We've completed football once we won. And if we continue playing it and go further, we'll be pushed into winning everything, and then we can compensate the league and the Champions League. So I just think we have to be patient. And City, the thing is, their trouble win. If City wanted to win this, they'll thrash Newcastle. Newcastle fans were so happy. Like, I've never seen them happy. Like, they were jumping, thinking that they won the Premier League. Then I realized how big we are as a football club. Like, an achievement for a team like playing our second team and beat us is like, it's bad.
But what? So wait, hold on. So Hamza, what in your eyes? What went wrong today? Apart from this bull crap that you're spewing of, we didn't want to win it. We didn't think it was good enough trophy. What happened to you guys?
I just think that today every City fans were worried that the more game we're playing, the more worrying it is. And I think today Pep must have told them, listen, and I could see 50-50, they're not going for it. And and this is not the same team that we've seen.
Nope.
You guys, one second. You guys,
Hamza, is that
City
No, but
wanted it. Newcastle would have survived.
Hamza, is that due to injuries? Can you just clarify? Is that due to
Yeah.
injuries? Yeah,
Yeah.
with the amount of games that you got. You know what you sound like when you say it's due to injuries.
I don't make excuses.
I'll tell you exactly. No, hold on. I'll tell you
Not like
exactly what you sound like.
I don't make excuses and say, oh, you know.
Hold
For
on.
me, I know.
I'll
if
tell you.
Liverpool-
No, Hamza, 1 second. I'll tell you exactly what you sound like. Yeah, when you say that. Yeah, you know when you say that you missed it because of injuries. Yeah, you sound like when a rich man, when he loses 1 million. Yeah, and this guy's a billionaire. He lost 1 million. He's like, oh my god, I got to start saving now. I might lose all my money. I got 1 million that's just been lost, but I've still got all these billions in the bank. But I need to start saving now. I need to start saving, bro. You got enough players. You could lose 5, 6, 7, 8 players and still field a full 11 that could kill teams. You, of all clubs, can never use the injury. We were saving for other games. Bro, you got enough players to cover all of the games.
And what are you going to save for? You're an easy Champions League group. What are we play the game? What are we talking about? Come on.
Hamza, put Gucci on speaker. Apparently, he said.
Guti is here calling me. Yeah, Guti, yes.
Hey, yo, Saad, cook this guy. This guy's a fraud.
He's a fraud. He's a fraud.
Because when I talk about the reason why Madrid never won a treble is because Copa del Rey, you didn't get a lot of money, and now he wants to use the same bar we used, bro. Copy and copy.
Wow, is this true, Hamza?
Yeah, listen, Saad, I have never witnessed the greatest club on earth lose a Carabao Cup. This is a Champions League before they were Champions League winners. Bro, you're telling me Pep Guardiola got a yellow card?
Yeah.
What happened? What happened?
Listen,
What happened to the 100 million signing from RB Leipzig, Hamza? Why did he get battered by Newcastle?
What did you call him?
Hamza,
But
you don't care, but your manager cared.
Hold on, because he called him baby Baresi.
I have to cut you off.
What did Hamza?
This
So
guy.
Hamza, you one second. Cut off Guti, because I need to question
He's
you.
a Real Madrid fan. See,
I need to question you because
when you're a champion,
Guardiola,
a Real Madrid fan calls you.
No.
And he's worried. He wants me to spend time going far in the Carabao Cup.
No, he just said he wanted people to cook you, but he ain't worried about you.
Bro, he came to cook you. Did you not hear him?
Yeah, but he knows.
Bro, we might have to. Sofia, you might have to put a feature in Guti here because he actually. You might have to put a little feature in Guti in there, man. Hey, Hamza, I need you to explain to me, yeah, because what happened to Gvardiol today? Because your own words, called him Baby Baresi. Baby Baresi. Would Baresi ever let goals like that go in?
No, it was not him. It was not his fault. That was none of his fault.
Whose fault was it?
The guy did a cutback. The guy did a beautiful cutback. You can't blame anyone there.
Really?
Yeah,
So
he did a beautiful
defense for not stopping it. You can't do
no way. Vardy was outstanding today. He was outstanding. Listen, you guys are talking as if Newcastle beat us like 4-0 or something.
No, but it's still
they beat us on only a 1-0 smash and grab.
But they beat you.
No.
They beat you.
The way you guys are saying, you guys are making out as if we played our class. If you look at the statistics, let's look at the statistics.
I don't care what the statistics says you lost. The statistics says you out, my G. That's what the statistics says.
But come on.
No, come on, no. You lost. You out.
No, because they packed the bus in their own home.
Sofia, we can realistically.
They had 32% possession.
Okay,
32.
but Hamza, we can look at the stats.
300 passes. We had 711. Look.
No, hold on.
It's as if we played at home.
Hamza, you can say all of this, yeah? You had 67% to 33% possession, yeah? Yeah, fair enough. I'll give you the possession. That's like saying that Spain had the most possession in the game that they lost. Brother, you guys dominate possession all the time. That's what your game is based off of. So don't give me possession hype.
Yeah, but
passes, that's what you thrive off of. Your team thrives off of that. The expected goals. Newcastle had expected goals of 1.12. You had an expected goals of 0.56. Man City, 0.56 compared to 1.12. You had 10 shots, one big chance, and you missed that big chance. You missed it. These guys had 7 shots on target, 2 big chances, and they only missed one of those big chances. The second big chance, we all know, went into the back of the net. So please explain to me. Explain to me. What's happened? What happened to your team? Why did they get decimated with one ball?
I tell you why.
That put into the net, and then they couldn't even come back.
The stats showed what they did, and 100%, even a Newcastle fan will come in here and will agree with me and say, definitely Hamza's talking about, is the fact that they packed the bus, yeah, and they hit us on the counter. And you know what? I give them credit to that, because that's how to play Man City. But you know what? Did they deserve to win? Second half there? Yep. The first half we had chance. Second half we had a chance. Couple of chances, 2 or 3 chances. They're outstanding. But you know what? If we played them 100, if I just added 2 more players, or 2 more players, yeah, I'm smoking Newcastle. Newcastle, no. Look, Ortega in goal. Akanji, he doesn't start. Lewis never starts. Philip never starts. Gomez never starts. Bob never starts. Yeah, these guys are never. We've had 7 players who never hardly start.
You know, we also had the same with our players. We had several players that weren't starters, several players that were left out. We still won.
That's
But
crazy.
you didn't. That's what we have to put you into accountable for, the fact that y'all lost. That's it.
But Sofia, he's saying that he didn't have a starter. Yeah, Calvin Phillips, he's your starter now, broski. You're going into games with Calvin Phillips. Yeah, in the weekend, he's starting for you. He's starting because there's no John Stones, no Rodri. You're starting with Calvin Phillips in midfield.
Against what?
You're playing Wolves.
Yeah.
You're lucky because they can't score goal to save their life. You're lucky that they can't score a goal to save their life.
But we beat them. We have more players that will start.
It's fine. We'll see.
Ruben Diaz starts. Vardy will start. Ake will start.
Okay, Gvardio started. Don't mention Gvardio, Ake, Akanji. Don't mention those 3 players because they started today.
No, Diaz.
Okay, Diaz. We can add him into there. But don't tell me about John Stones is injured, you said.
No, he's injured. But if he played today,
look at this guy. He's giving me if, buts, maybes. Listen, if my nan, I don't even know. Can I swear?
Yeah.
I can't swear.
Go ahead.
Yeah, if my nan had balls, she'd be my uncle. How about that? Yeah, we can all say ifs, buts, maybes. If I had money in the bank that went over $1 million, I'd be a millionaire. Bro, let's not sit here and give ifs and buts and this and that. No. You need to tell me right now, these players, this back line, okay, I've seen them play this back line against strong teams. I think they played against Liverpool.
They scored 1 goal, man.
Gvardio, Ake,
Akanji,
and Lewis. That's a strong back line.
Yeah, the only reason we did not win this game is we did not score a goal. So all our attacking threats, where were they? Ask yourself, where were they? They're not playing. There's no way Newcastle beating us. We were cooking them with Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob was cooking them.
Oscar Bob.
I do like Oscar Bob, though. I do like him.
He's good. Yes, Sofia, you like him. Better than Garnacho.
Okay, calm down now. Now
you
know, I tried, and now you just. Why is it FB for? Come on. That's the reason I like him more so because I've been following it. I mean, I live in Norway, so I've been following along with, like, you know, with how people be writing about him in the news and whatnot. But other than that, chill. He ain't got no Garnacho. Calma. Either way, though, he is all right. It's good.
So Hamza, Ortega, is he better than Ramsdale?
100%.
Are you sure?
100%. He made a world-class save. He's
sure?
Way better. 100% is way better.
Because last season we didn't concede.
No,
Ortega, when we went away to Newcastle last year, we didn't concede with Ramsdale and goal.
No, but Ortega conceded.
So why did he concede?
That chance went through Rico Lewis back on his back heel, and he expected the ball to go that way, but it came behind him. So and he came to empty to the Isaac. The Isaac that scored. They tapped it in.
Right. So you're blaming it on Rico Lewis, yeah?
No,
So you're blaming it on Rico Lewis. He's putting
listen,
okay. So
it was a
guys
good
in the chat, he's putting out Eric Ten Hag moves. Yeah, blaming the kids now.
No,
He's blaming kids.
no.
Let's just see it right now. Hamza is blaming kids. He said Rico Lewis, he didn't know what he was doing. He backheeled it, expected it to go there. It ended up here, right in front of him. Goal. That's what Hamza's telling me.
No. The only reason why it's sad, listen, they caught us on a counter. I think Phillips lost the ball. They made that through ball. They ran towards us. They went towards the corner flag and they were just cut. It was a beautiful cutback. I rate them for that. And that cutback, we did not anticipate. It was like that Rodri cutback for in the Inter Milan, but more towards the width, towards the left side. And that was a good goal. So you know what? I have to give them that for that. But then guess what? They sat back and parked the bus. Ask everyone. There's a reason why we had 68% possession. There's a reason why the fans were so happy. There's a reason why the fan base saw Ruben Diaz on the bench, the likes of Haaland on the bench. They were scared. If we had unveiled one player from beginning and put Gomez left back, and we played Doku. Doku was amazing. 15 minutes, he cooked them. Doku came on and he was causing problems already. But you know what? At the end of the day, we lost. But we'll see. Sofia's got them Newcastle next.
Okay. So Hamza, do you rate Ake and Akanji?
Ake and Akanji, yeah, they're very good players.
You rate them very good players, isn't it? So why was Joelinton twisting them up? Left, right. He was twisting them up. He twisted them up. By the time Ake looked over his shoulder, the ball was already with Isaac.
No, he didn't.
The ball was already with Isaac, and he was saying, "What the hell?" I just looked back at the goal again. What's Rico Lewis doing hugging the net? I looked at it, and Rico Lewis is like this with the net. He's like, "Please don't let me go. Don't let me go. I don't want to go out there." It's actually bad.
The thing is, yeah, people have to give credit to Newcastle.
Shameless. You're
people
shameless.
Have to give credit to
You're
Newcastle.
shameless. I expected you to come out and give us a proper reason. Say, you know what, we weren't good enough today. You came out and said Pep doesn't want to win it. That's the first thing you said.
Cups.
No.
Our football club is too big for this cup. I swear, I believe that.
Okay, I'm passing you to Ozzy, bro, because he's gonna cook you now.
Welcome to another person for the channel. Big up to you, Ozzy. How are you?
Sophia.
Big up, Ozzy.
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me, Sophia, on your channel. I appreciate it. Big up to Sad, my guy, and big up to the guy that has continuously given more migraines to people than speakers have in the 20th century. You are unbelievable, Hamza. Let me tell you something. You are incredibly talented. Do you know why, sir? Because you can come on here and you can waffle your way into people believing that you know what you're talking about. It's mad how there's always a rule for you and there's a rule for everyone else. You never have ever held yourself accountable by your cooking standards. When you come and talk about United, when you come and talk about Arsenal, when you come and talk about Liverpool, it's never consistent. So let me share some stories about Hamza, yeah? This is the same guy that told me continuously every time he won the EFL Cup, Sofia, was that it was a championship. Of course, it's a trophy. It's important, eh? If it's to be won, then it has to be won. I'm the champion. I'm a champion of the EFL Cup. And then now he's got knocked out by a poor Newcastle side. He wants to talk belittle the EFL Cup like it's a Mickey Mouse trophy. But I thought it was important because you're the treble winning EFL Cup team, right? You won it 3 years in a row. It was a big trophy for you, Hamza, wasn't it not? When you won it 3 times in a row, wasn't it important for you?
Yes, it was. It was important at that stage, but we've moved at the upper level. And to us,
you moved now, yeah.
Yeah,
sure
Community
you have,
Shield is not important. Carabao Cup, those 2 cups are not important. Then the FA Cup is another one that's not important as much. But to me,
let me tell you why the EFL Cup is important. Yeah, is because it's a higher level than finishing the season with no trophy whatsoever. For me personally, I think the EFL Cup is a cup nonetheless. If I can win the EFL Cup, if it's a trophy I can win, then I have to win it. The problem you have is that because you have all these keyboard warriors on Twitter and social media, they try to belittle any type of trophy. So if I lose to Newcastle, like you did, Hamza, catch the L, then it's the L because I've lost.
Mhm.
But if I win the EFL Cup, it's not big enough of a trophy for me to win, for me to be acknowledged as a winner. So I don't like the double standards.
No, but listen.
But yeah, man.
The difference between, I'm not disrespecting United. The difference between Man United and me now is a big difference, massive big difference. So I'm sorry, I'm not disrespecting you, but there's a massive difference, and everyone around the world will tell you there's no way you can compare Man City and Man United. We're in a different league compared to your football club. We're a different league.
How have you come here trying to belittle Man United when you've just lost to Newcastle in the EFL Cup? You have no shame, wallahi. Wallahi, you have no shame.
No, it's not that. It's not.
Hamza, you can't speak to Man United. They're 3-point collectors. They made it through the cup. You cannot even tackle them right now.
But listen,
so what are you talking about?
They might not even get top 4. We're talking about this season. They're 12th now. I don't know what position they're in the Premier League. So to me,
Hamza, when we talk about the Premier League, you can come here and sit on your high horse. But right now, we're talking about the EFL Cup. And last time I checked, me, Sofia, and Sad have qualified for the next round. You lost to a team playing youngsters right now. All right, have some. You play Grealish. You have no excuses. You played a good side. And all you talk about on Twitter is how, look at the depth we have. Look at Doku. He's come. We've signed him. He's like a fish to water. He's come here and he's developed and he's going to be amazing under Pep. And you spoke about Nunes. Look at him. We've made him a star from when he was at Wolves. He's now a star under Pep. Why weren't these stars able to get you past Newcastle, a weak Newcastle side? Why?
Ozzy, don't forget that he called, and I quote, he called Gvardiol baby Baresi. Baby Baresi. That's what he called.
What an embarrassment.
Embarrassing.
What an embarrassment. You know what? If people heard him say that sentence,
there's no way you can compare a player who came third in the best player in the World Cup behind Messi and Mbappe, to downgrade him like that. He's an amazing talent, and already he's improved under Pep. In terms of the way we've performed, even 10 men against Nottingham are outstanding. Today, if Newcastle don't get that deflected, that cut back here, we're taking them to penalties. We had our chances. City could have roasted them. Listen, we could have.
You're saying we could have, but you didn't. That's the problem.
Exactly.
Sir, Walalo, you didn't.
Listen,
you didn't.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I could have won the lottery today, but I didn't. Exactly. I could have met Mila Kunis on the street and asked her out on a date, but I didn't. You know.
Okay, let me just say. Our Man City like to win the Premier League. Is Man City would like to win the Premier League? Yes. Are Man City able to win the Champions League? Yes. Are Man United able to win the Premier League? No.
Okay,
Are Man United doing it? No. Arsenal, can they win the Champions League? No.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Who are small, and this could be their only trophy this season. And I don't know who. It could be Arsenal's only trophy.
So wait, hold on, because just so I can get my head around it. Yeah. So Waves, be quiet, please. Waves, firstly in the chat, be quiet. Yeah.
Waves, we're not doing this.
This guy, I don't know what is with him and Hamza. Yeah, he's always backing Hamza for some weird reason. But
Waves, not today.
Did you just, because you said you named Man United and Arsenal, and then you said something about small clubs. This is all they can win. Did you just call Man United and Arsenal small clubs? I just want to.
Like in terms of Man United this season, we know they're not going to win the league. Ask Sofia. Sofia, are you going to win the league?
But you call them small clubs.
That's not the topic, though. That's not the topic. We're in Carabao Cup right now. It's got nothing to do with it. No, talk to me. Don't talk to Sofia right now. Talk to me. Are you going to win the EFL Cup?
No, I don't want
it. Hey, man's moving like Jack Grealish on the ball, bro, against Newcastle. Bro. It's crazy.
Who's here believes
I thought my internet was bad. Are you lagging, Hamza, or are you just waffling right now? What's going on?
He's stumbling, bro.
No, who's going to win the league? Between all you, who's going to win the league?
You're
Hamza, it ain't about the league today, brother. You're not going to win a quad anytime soon, okay? That's first off.
I've got the... Are you joking? 1 second. Have I not got the domestic quad?
Oh.
Domestic quad? What's the domestic quad?
What's the domestic...
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
There you are.
The domestic quad. What is a domestic quad?
We won everything. We won the league. We won the FA Cup. We won the Carabao Cup. We won the Community Shield. We took. Okay, why are you laughing? You've never done that.
Let's count in the Community Shield as a quad.
No, once again, no.
Hey,
if you win, once again, what? One second. If you've won everything, that's called domestic quad. But if you won Charity Shield by itself for Carabao Cup, that's a shame. You have to win all of this to brag about it. But if you win, I'm not bragging Community Shield. I'm just saying I won everything that needed to be won in English.
Bro, some players, 1 second, Sad, please. Let me explain to you what the Community Shield is. When the Community Shield is being played, some players are still on holiday, bro. Like some players are still getting sunbathed, man. And you're talking about it being a quadruple, a domestic quadruple.
And
come on, man. Come on.
The guy paraded a Community Shield with Arteta. They took a photo. The guy was laughing, and the guy next to a dog next to a dog he had Community Shield next to him. Come on, man, dog. You have no right to that. I won everything.
Hamza,
you didn't win this one.
You included it as a quad.
If I wanted
and you came out and said I got the domestic quad. So your same way you're using it as this trophy that builds the quad.
Unreal.
How
can
you come here and tell me that my players are sitting there with the dog and they're sitting there with the shield, the plate, whatever you want to call it, biryani, I don't care what you want to call it. Yeah, and then you come out here and tell me and Ozzy and Sofia, look at this, domestic quad champions right there.
No,
bro, we ask you what a domestic quad is, and you left the Community Shield to the end, and you tried to say it quickly so we don't question it. You're a fraud.
No. It's unreal.
We see you.
Shameless.
He tried to do it in 2.0. He tried to do it in double time speed.
These guys go won a Community Shield and then they made win the dog sit on a chair next to Community Shield.
Look at this.
What is it? I don't know why you have issue with dogs, bro. What's the problem with the dog?
You're bringing up these dogs. You're bringing up these dogs.
And then he's laughing about Community Shield.
Do you know what the funny thing is? If you had win the dog, you might have beat Newcastle today. Do you realize that?
No.
You might have beat them.
No.
But instead, the dog didn't work for you. I don't know whether you guys bought a pigeon or a cat or something. You guys bought a black cat. You bought a black cat victory, and then it didn't work, bro. You went back to the botch job. Bad luck straight on the club, bro.
I've never.
You know what? I'll do you a favor,
Hamza. Fans like
Hamza, I'll do you a favor. Hamza, you know what? You're my guy. Yeah, I'll do you a favor, Hamza. I'll do you a favor because you couldn't beat these Newcastle guys. I'll host them at my Old Trafford Stadium, and I will beat them. And I'll represent you, and I'll show you how to beat
the Newcastle side in the Carabao Cup. Mark my words, you're not beating them.
No problem. Bro, my words, listen, Hamza, I will happily meet you again on Sofia's channel after the Newcastle United game, happily smiling in your face.
You're losing
no
that
problem.
Game, 100%.
You sure?
100%. But not winning. No.
But how am I taking an opinion of someone that thought they were going to beat the team in the Carabao Cup, but they didn't? So how am I supposed to take your word? You're unreliable, Hamza.
30th of
Hamza,
October.
you're unreliable, Habibi.
There's no way you're winning that game.
Anyway, I think it's two. I think it's the United game is the United and City game is right next to it anyway.
Oh,
I think it's 2 days before or 2 days after. I think.
Oh, now we got gassed. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Are we playing? Yeah,
are we at home? I think we're at home against City. Either we're home. I think we're at home. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But if we are, like, if
yes.
What is it? Is at the Etihad or Old Trafford, Hamza?
Old Trafford.
Okay, we'll see you there. Remember what happened last year?
We beat you, and then you get knocked out of the Carabao Cup. Eric Ten Hag.
What are you brother, Habibi, last time when we were Old Trafford, what happened?
Whoa, my Sofia. Let's say if you lose both games, what are you gonna say? Both games.
But I don't think that's gonna happen. So
you don't think you're gonna lose to both Man City and Newcastle? What a perfect draw! Perfect draw.
I have full confidence. I'm gonna dunk on you like I did last year. Remember that, Hamza? Because I didn't see you after the game. I don't know where you went after that game because I told you we were going to beat you at Old Trafford and I didn't see you. You said, "Oh no, man, I'll be here." Never found you that day after because you were winning 1-0 when we saw you speaking, making half-time shows. And then after the game finished, I didn't see Hamza anymore. I don't know where Hamza went.
You're lucky for one thing. That's why you're smiling. If I had beaten Newcastle, I could have played you 2 games in a row, and I would have beaten you both games.
Unreal.
You'd have been
Why are you
embarrassed.
changing the topic? I want to know.
You'd
I
have
want
been
to know why
embarrassed.
you're not gonna. Why
You're
you're beating
lucky.
me at Old
You're
Trafford when I beat
lucky.
you last year.
You're lucky. You know, Hamza, all of this is being collected. Do you know this is going to be saved? It's going to be clipped and it's going to be ready to
Clip
go.
it.
Receipts will be there. Don't go anywhere. Okay?
Listen, I'm looking forward to it.
Lil Yo-Yo dropping bars. We got bigger tears to cry.
Oh, I love Lil Yo-Yo.
Big up Lil Yo-Yo, bro. That was actually a banger, bro. The thing
But this is a bit peak though, Hamza, because like if you lose in the FA Cup now, then it becomes possible 2 trophies that you could win. And then if you get one of the juggernauts on the Champions League, I don't know, maybe you bump into Guti, a bit of heritage, he gets some payback. Maybe those buying guys that have just bought themselves a world-class striker wants to get some payback because you were talking
if I
so
win
much smoke.
4 Premier League titles, we surpass Ferguson era is finished. That's a fact. Ferguson's
No, look at are you already making excuses because when you end up with 1 trophy and that's the Premier
If we
League.
win 4 league titles in a row, he surpasses Ferguson's
Don't go
era by
anywhere.
If he wins the Champions League back to back, he surpasses Ferguson by far.
Hamza, Walalo. Brother, listen to me. You can have that convo in May. Right now, you're not getting the Carabao Cup. That's it. And then we can talk about the other trophies. But there's one trophy that you're not getting, and that is the Carabao Cup, unfortunately for you. You gotta hold that for this very moment.
There's no point. You're not going far. We know you're not going far.
Yeah, but you're not going further either.
Come on. Now
Bro, they're going further. Hamza, they're going further.
You know you're saying, but you're not going far, but you're gone.
But you're joining me soon anyway. You're joining me soon. Don't worry. I'm saying.
Yeah, and by the way, Sad is 100% right.
You're next. You're next.
Yeah.
That's your seat.
Let me say something real quick. I just want to say, Hamza, you're lucky because Waves is trying to back you up, and this is something that I've had the pleasure of seeing Waves in a lot of channels, and he was on us with Al-Ahwa. Obviously, Sofia knows because Sofia shows up for Al-Ahwa on a regular basis. Waves has a thing. I think he's probably got 2 friend requests that haven't been answered yet by Hamza and by Hossam. And for some reason, every time me and Saad have something to say or staff, this guy doesn't matter, even if he believes in us or he has the same agreement as us, he still wants to go against us for some reason. And it's always Hamza and Hossam, the 2 biggest hypocrites on football Twitter. And they keep flip-flopping. It's crazy. But Waves belongs in that category. Do you know why? Because Waves, it won't be long before Barcelona goes bankrupt. And then you can join Hamza in the tears aisle here when he starts crying about Carabao Cup. And then in a few months' time, he's going to cry about the Champions League because he didn't make it 2 Champions Leagues in a row. And then he's going to cry after when he loses the Premier League to Liverpool that he's been bigging up for the last 2 months. All of a sudden, Liverpool become the biggest threat to him when 2 years ago he was talking about, Klopp can't talk to Pep. Klopp can't talk to now. Klopp is the best thing since sliced bread. All of a sudden, he's forgotten about Arsenal. It's crazy. You're the biggest flip flopper on this app. No cap, Hamza. I love you to bits on a personal level, but you don't know what you're talking about because you have one rule for yourself and one rule for everyone else.
Last year, I know. Listen, Ferguson doesn't turn up to games anymore. I've realized at Old Trafford. Yeah, he used to turn up to games. This season, I have not seen Fergie. It's a fact.
Last he'll turn up to your game.
Yeah,
he'll turn up to the game against. No, he'll turn up to the game against you. And you know what? I'll even call it now, bro. I'll even call it now, based on what I saw from Sofia and Amrabat. Wallah, he's gonna cook you. Wallah, he's gonna cook you. I promise you that.
He's finished. You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. Wallahi, you're finished. Wallahi, you're finished.
He's gonna cook
Wallahi,
you.
You're finished.
Don't come off
Wallahi,
the camera. Stay on camera. You stay on the camera. Don't come off the camera now. Bro, are you not even remotely scared of Man United now, given how they played against Crystal Palace? Mason Mount finally doing good passes. And Ozzy's been waiting for that one as well. Fair play to you, Ozzy, because you've been waiting out for
I love Mason Mount, man. That's my guy right there. You know about that side already, man.
You've been waiting out for that. You've been waiting out for that one. But Hamza,
it's Mason Mount. Do you know what Mason Mount has right now that Kevin De Do you know what Mason Mount has that Kevin De Bruyne doesn't have? He has a progression to the next round of the EFL Cup. That's what he has. Let me tell you something right now.
Exactly.
Oh, Hamza.
Listen. At the end of the day, yeah. Listen, at the end of the day, when we beat you and Newcastle beat you, what a horrible week will be. That's all I say. You
But
can't lose
how
one of
if
these. Don't lose one of those
tables
games.
turns though?
You have to win both of those games. You have to win. You have to win both of those games. And there's no way because everyone's
I'm winning
coming up
both. I'm winning both, bro. I'm winning both.
once again, you know,
Make that
you
on the
can't even-
record. Record it if you want. No
Listen,
problem.
you're
Record it right now,
struggling.
Hamza. I'm winning both
You're
games.
struggling against Nottingham Forest. You're struggling against Wolves. You celebrated a win against Burnley, which you did not deserve to win. Yeah? Amrabat, I just think there's a reason why Fiorentina let him go. Why is Real Madrid not going after him? Why is Bayern Munich not going after
We're
him?
not
Why
going
is
to
the
do that. We're not going to do that.
Why is Chelsea not going after him? Why is the big clubs who've got cash?
He declined
No
multiple
to
clubs.
everybody.
He declined multiple clubs.
Not one
He declined. He declined multiple clubs,
He
and
said
it came.
no to
Hamza,
everybody.
Hamza, it came from
that's a
tier
lie.
one.
It's a
It came.
joke.
Hamza, it
No
came
one
from
plays
tier
United.
one. I hate United with my guts, yeah. But I'm
He does.
still gonna. I'm gonna sit here and I'm not gonna let you lie,
He's not that
bro.
special, man.
Listen, Klopp. This
He's
came from a
Moroccan
tier.
Jimmy Bullard.
Yeah.
I've seen him.
No, chill out. You're crazy,
Massive
bro. I'm telling you
Moroccan
right
Jimmy
now.
Bullard. Have some shame, man.
He's
No, bro, I've
got to
seen
have
him.
some
He runs
shame.
around the square, runs around Jimmy Bullard.
Hamza, this came from tier one journalists, yeah? Klopp came, personally gave him a call, said, listen, I want you to come to Liverpool. I want you to come to Liverpool. This guy said, no, I'm putting you on hold. You know when you put the place on, you've been placed on hold. That's it. That's all Klopp was hearing. You've been placed on hold. He said he wanted to go to Man United. Khalas. He didn't want to see no one. Teams came in for him. You're acting like these guys had a straight road. There.
Listen, the only thing
But
that,
it's
Bro, teams came in for him.
But you know what's
guy
funny though,
did-
Hamza, because
the only thing that
Hamza,
guy
this is
did,
the worst
he
thing you
runs
could
that
have done though.
Champions Chicken against Mbappe, made that tackle against Mbappe, jumped in the air, and it was limping. I thought, forget. We've seen
Okay,
so
let's
many
not talk
people.
about Mbappe. Right?
That's
Let me tell you something
narrative.
right
That's
now.
lazy. Come
I don't
on.
rate, man.
That is a
Hamza, you're
lazy
better than
narrative, but that's a
this.
Hamza narrative, so we understand.
That's
Let me
very
tell you something, Hamza. I'm disappointed in you, Hamza, because you've come exactly on my street
You're saying
as
you
an
rejected
African.
Real
Or maybe
Madrid. You said you rejected
Hamza,
Real Madrid.
one sec, Habibi. Well, calm down.
No,
I'll respond
let's
to your
answer that
Amrabat
question.
claims right now.
People are saying that he rejected everyone. Did you reject Real Madrid? Did you
What do you
reject Real
mean?
Madrid? Tell me. Did Madrid come for Amrabat?
No, they didn't.
Okay. Did Barcelona go for Amrabat?
They actually did.
So
No,
are those the
Barcelona
only
went
two?
for Amrabat.
Are those two the only big clubs?
Barcelona
Are
went
those
for
the only big
Amrabat,
clubs in the
and
world?
Amrabat chose Manchester United over Barcelona.
Yes. Napoli wanted.
Okay, let me
I'm sorry. You.
see. This
And,
is the problem we have with Hamza. Yeah,
no.
Hamza's summarized the big club, Sofia. He's one second, Hamza. You've summarized the big clubs as two clubs, and that's it. So Liverpool aren't a big club, yeah. So the top German clubs aren't a big club. All of those guys that inquired about him aren't big clubs. No, the top Italian clubs aren't big clubs. So thankfully, I've worked in African football for a while. One second, Hamza.
No.
One second. You've spoken. Let me respond.
Let
me respond. Man City signed Fabian Delph,
One
for
at a
God's
time.
sake.
Let's just finish his point there. Keep going.
Yeah, Hamza, relax, Habibi. You're always trying to talk over me. Why? I know I've got a bad connection right now. That's why I can't show my face. But I'm not rattled, wallahi. I'm actually really calm. But what I wanted to say was that when you summarize big clubs as Barcelona, Real Madrid, then that's what I have an issue with, because there's major clubs all over the world, and they all inquired about Amrabat. United came in for Amrabat as soon as he heard the inquiry. He waited until the end of the transfer to get Man United, because all he wanted was Man United. Now, if you're coming at me and saying, "Oh, you signed Amrabat," Amrabat is an elite midfielder. He's not world class, but he's very, very, very good. Yeah, you signed Fabian Delph, and then you played him as a fullback, and you said he's one of the greatest players that you've had. And so, if you sign Fabian Delph, another bold fellow midfielder as well that got put into left back or whatever, you bigging him up on spaces. You're telling me I can't big up Amrabat? Are you telling me the guy that silenced Mbappe, that maintained his speed, the same speed as Mbappe in the open field, isn't a good midfielder? That other teams like Barcelona, Real Madrid weren't interested in him? I guarantee you, if I offered you Amrabat on the table this summer, you would have taken him. I guarantee you would have taken him.
Nope. I'll tell you why.
You would have taken him. Now you can respond. I'm done. Go on.
Okay, I'm telling you now. Manchester United is not that club. Julian Timber, I remember last season, rejected them and he rejected straight up Man United. Frankie de Jong rejected United. Said, no way. I prefer to eat bench at Barcelona than play United. I've seen Paul Pogba come in there, leave on a free. I've seen Sancho not refusing to apologize on your manager because they don't believe playing for your club is that elite. Yeah, I've seen
that's
guys.
not relevant to the point, right?
And you're telling me a player like Amrabat, who other than the World Cup, we never knew about this guy. Yeah, we've seen these players at the World Cup. This World Cup hypes that's hyped a lot of players. Yeah, including I don't want to mention some of the players. Yeah, but we've seen people saying Unahi is a great player. But where's Unahi now? Where's Unahi?
He's in the French league.
Unahi's that special player. Where's
He's in the French league.
Yeah,
he's in the French league.
What team does he play for?
I think it's Rennes.
There you are.
Who you talking about? Who you talking about?
Unahi.
Amrabat is
Unahi,
another one.
Unahi plays for Marseille, I believe.
Marseille. There we go.
Even Moroccan.
Yes, he does play for Marseille.
Even Moroccan side did not know where he's playing at. That's
chill out, bro.
He's got Moroccan heritage.
Chill out, bro.
Chill out. Nah, don't let him talk to you, Sam. Don't let him talk to you like that.
Hamza. Listen. Unahi. I promise you. Listen, you're coming for Unahi and Amrabat, yeah, bro. Amrabat, he walks into your midfield right now with Rodri gone. With Rodri, because Rodri can't control his psychotic rage episodes. Yeah, his episodes of psychotic rage. Yeah, this guy starts strangling people on pitch. And then tries to be their friend after.
You rejected United. Timber rejected you.
Bro, it doesn't make sense.
No, he didn't.
And because that happened.
100% he rejected them. I remembered I followed Julian Timber here. Julian Timber said he would prefer to join City than going. And that's when we were not interested. I remember. And I used it against United fans for 1 year. I said, oh my God. And Paul Pogba left you on a free, refused to sign a contract.
Okay.
Yeah. Why are we talking about Paul Pogba? This Amrabat was not. I've not seen Real Madrid going for him. They went for Bellingham. Barcelona never wanted him.
All these points are irrelevant, Hamza. All these points are irrelevant.
He's so used to saying that to Hussam. Hey, you're too funny.
Frank Kessie, they chucked out Frank Kessie, players like Frank Kessie, who were doing well at AC Milan. This Italian league hype sometimes, I don't believe on it because we've seen Lukaku bang at Italian league come there. There's a reason why he's on loan from Man United. They didn't even sell him. They sell him on loan. Our players come on loan. Bayern Munich won. No. The only team that wanted him is Jurgen Klopp. But Klopp goes to anyone. I've seen this guy go for Keita. I've seen this guy go for Basetic, Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott. I've seen this. He picks anything. He takes anyone. So
they all came from the youth, Habibi. What do you expect him to do?
Liverpool get rejected by
Christian players that are in the youth system.
So for you to
You're acting like Amrabat didn't have any suitors, and that's disingenuous.
Name me Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Man
But why do you keep always mentioning? Okay, Real Madrid out of the picture. Barcelona was one of them. Napoli was one of them. Juve was one of them. They were, but they still wanted him.
They were all them for him.
Liverpool wanted him as well. Let's stop this.
But wait, I just want to call out Hamza on some bullshit here, yeah? Because Hamza, you came out, yeah, and you said to me, yeah, I don't believe in this Italian league hype, yeah. Do you realize that the Italian league is the closest thing to Premier League football? The closest to Premier League football. It's the
and
closest.
do you know how mad it is? Sad. You know what's mad? And he's gonna come out and tell us, "Oh, Italian league, I don't believe in it." You know, when you got to the semi-finals of the Champions League, how many Italian teams were there in the semi-finals? Remind me, did they complete the semi-finals? Oh, that's an interesting one, Hamza.
Because they had an easy way. UEFA tried to set us up.
They had an easy way.
They gave us a failure way to try and set us up, but we surpassed them. And then they gave Inter Milan to play AC Milan and all these teams, Benfica and Porto. That was a joke side.
The goalpost, Hamza. You're moving it.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying we will see Amrabat this season. This guy already your manager was playing him left back in one game. This week apparently right back.
Because he inverts.
Oh, so why was he playing right back?
He inverts. If you know anything about football, you know that he was an inverting midfielder from left back We done that with Party ourselves. You've done that. You've done that before.
You've done that with Zinchenko, and then you moved him to Arsenal.
Bro, it doesn't make sense.
Okay,
You
we'll
have that with John Stones.
If anyone should know about inverted wingers, it should be you, because you support City.
You should finish top 3. You got Amrabat, yeah? Is that a special player? I want to see you top 2. Let's do it. We'll see. And if you don't finish top 2, I'm coming for that Amrabat guy. Just remember, Amrabat, Casemiro that you brag about. You got Bruno Fernandes, one of the best attacking. And then you got Rashford and that Hoyland guy who runs around like headless chicken or whatever it is.
Well, you should come for Newcastle first, because they knocked you out of the EFL Cup. Then you can think about
If you don't come top 2, I don't want excuses. Ozzy, I don't want excuses. If you don't come top 2 after you've raved Amrabat that good, yeah, then I'll expect you. I'll come for you. Because you've told me
the Champions League. Are you in the Champions League,
bro? I'm telling you. Ooh, that's a good question.
Listen, I'm not gonna comment anything.
Hamza, are you winning the Champions League?
I can't, because when I say yes, I jinx it. But I'm not gonna say anything about that.
Man said I jinx it. So you can ask me if I'm gonna beat you and Newcastle in the same week, but I can't ask you if you're gonna win the Champions League.
We'll be there.
Do you care though?
Huh?
We will be there.
PSG?
We will be there. We'll be there.
I know that time is running out, that you guys obviously have to go and get ready for El Ahwa. We did a lot of it. It wasn't going to be this long to be cooking Man City and all that, but of course, regardless, I do appreciate you guys taking the time off to hop on and be on the channel. But
100%.
quickly, before we do wrap up, I do want to hear Ozzy, you want to say something?
No, I was going to say thank you for having me, Sophia, but you can go ahead and close off. Do your thing.
Problem. I was just going to ask Sad, are you happy with the fact that obviously next round is going to be West Ham, Arsenal?
Well, to be honest, listen, at the end of the day, with the squad, the quality I have in my team, I should be coming out and being competitive. Unlike certain people, I rate every single trophy. I have the mentality that I want to win every single trophy. I will never go into a competition saying I don't want to win it. So I want to win. So I expect us to go against West Ham. I expect us to put out a team that can beat them. Even if it's this team, even if it's a bit strong, I'd go a bit stronger than the team that was fielded out today. Because even Brentford came out, they had like one or two youngsters in there. But even then, I still want to win the trophies. So I need to go in. I'm trying to win the trophies, man. So I'm not gonna say I'm happy, because realistically, I would have wanted a Blackburn or a Newport. I think is in there as well, or someone like that, someone easy. They get towards the final and stuff, and then we can hopefully get the win in that. But yeah, to be honest, even today wasn't that bad of a game. I think for me, man of the match was. I'll just give a quick overview of the game. So, man of the match for me today was Reece Nelson. He was all over the pitch. He was pressing in defense at times, and also progressing the ball forward, and literally passes. He scored a goal as well, which was assisted by Nketiah. I feel like Emil Smith-Rowe had a decent game, and even the youngster that we had, the junior guy. He looked all right in the first half. Second half, he was a bit tired. So, but yeah, listen. Overall, a good result for me. I won. I progressed to the next round. You guys won. You guys progressed to the next. You lot actually won very well. To be honest, that game I was watching that. Obviously with ill intent. Come on, man. Of course. I'm a rival, so I'm watching it with ill intent. I thought you guys were gonna get smoked, but your team actually came out, did good, so fair enough to you guys. But we made it out. We made it to the next round. Unlike certain other people, man, they can't even beat Newcastle. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
We'll see.
Yes. Speaking of Newcastle, Ozzy, are you? I mean, obviously, you did mention that you think that we're going to be getting that over the line, winning. But were you happy with the performance against Crystal Palace yesterday?
But honestly, at this stage, it's not even about the performance; it's about results. We just need to get past this bit of a static moment, because we've got a lot of injuries and a lot of moments when you can tell that we're missing a lot of players. But yeah, it was a bonus to get the performance yesterday and to get Mount back and Varane and some of the starting lineup back in the flow again. Amrabat again, it's been mentioned about 15,000 times in the last 48 hours. Elite player. I don't want to see him at left back too many times. But then again, he said it after the post match, right? He said all he cares about is performing for the team, and it's been a while since we've had a player that is like team first. We've had a lot of selfish characters, so it's good to have someone that would that is got the right mentality. But yeah, like I said, Sophia, Newcastle should be straightforward. We'll win that game. We'll beat Hamza and City at home like we did last season, and then he'll go missing again as per usual. That's Hamza. And yeah, no, big up for having me. Like I said, I'm happy to be here. Make sure you like and subscribe to my sister Sofia. Let's help her to up that channel. And Hamza will be here. We'll be here when you come to Old Trafford. I hope you're here as well.
Can I just say one thing about Amrabat as well? Yeah.
Yep.
Amrabat, bro, he actually looks like bro, in that position there. Yeah. He's got the legs to be able to do that possession, to be able to go from that position, because to be playing at left back or right back and inverting into that midfield, you have to be able to play the wings as well as go what you need to do in midfield.
Yes,
he's got the legs for that. He's literally got the legs for that. So I personally think Hamza's laughing right now, yeah. But I'm not even trolling right now. I'm actually saying, like, bro, I think Amrabat looks sick so far. I hate that he looks sick. I hate that it's working out. But in my opinion, Amrabat looks wicked, man, in your team. And yeah, man, who knows?
I cannot wait to see more.
So they're gonna win
really
the league,
Okay, what? Why do this?
He has to take it to a next extreme.
Why do you have to like? Can we not be happy
we have
for
to
a
be honest.
moment?
Can't we just say,
Happy with
"Oh,
the
it's
league.
good, it's good," and then when we
But
say,
Hamza, one last sentence. Sorry, Sophia. This is my last sentence because Hamza's annoyed me so much. There are people in Italy right now that I've heard Hamza say that Guardiola is like a baby Baresi, and they're spitting out their pastas and spaghettis and pizzas, just in shock of this statement. Listen, Hamza, I respect you so much as a person, bro. But there's going to be some stage where I'm going to have to give you my number and help you find a doctor for this delusion of yours. Wallahi, I want to help you out, bro. Wallahi, maybe it's the hair. Maybe the hair isn't there anymore. So that.
Never forget that.
I cannot.
I'm a trouble.
Anyway, big up panel, big up Hamza and Saad and Sophia. Thank you guys for having me.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
Big
up, everybody. We gotta wrap up, and I will be enjoying, watching you guys cooking on El Ahwa. That's gonna be very funny. So, make sure that you guys check out Husam's channel. This is football to see all of that, and of course, also do check out, the channel of the great panelist here that's been here. We did have a Juvraj Liverpool fan earlier, but he had to go a little bit earlier. But we'll definitely bring him on for another show for sure. But I do want to once again say big up to Saad for taking the time to be on. I appreciate it.
No, definitely. My pleasure, Sophia.
Yes. And Hamza for being a good sport with the whole cooking and all that. You did great. But brother, as Aussie did say, we got to work a little bit on the delusion. But hey, we'll get there. And Aussie for, also dropping by. I appreciate it. Big up to you.
There's nobody that riles me up and makes me want to join a stream when I've just 14-hour shift more than Hamza. So I'll give him that.
Wow.
He is an elite entertainer, and he makes you want to come and speak to him. So big up to Hamza.
I'm watching Man United very closely.
And thank you for having me, Sophia. Thanks.
I said I'm watching Man United very closely.
And we're watching City as well. You're not fooling us.
Hamza the fraud.
We're just being nice to each other, Hamza. Khalas, Habibi, you don't have to continue to talk football. We're just being nice, wallah. It's over. You can just say bye like normal people.
It's done. But guys, I will be taking a break tomorrow, but I'll be back with some streams on Friday. So stay tuned for that. Have a great time. And we are out. Bye-bye. Like, subscribe, by the way. And we're out. Bye-bye.
Are you all right? Yes. No, you are all left.